Damn, they don't even let me wear black. Or orange. Or green. What the fuck, Connor?
Yeah, I wish you could customize the uniforms a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, you're wearing white? Alright, yeah, where's blue? I was about to say.
Absolutely not.
Oh boy, alright. I really wish Aaron Donald was more of a force on my team. Like, I wish he made his presence known more.
He's just getting old.
Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National
Why is
Football
it so
League
bright?
is on the air. Coming up, it's a battle to
Back in
represent
London.
the NFC in this year's Super
Why is everything
Bowl, and we've
white right
got a
now?
classic in store between the
Do you see this?
Shamrocks and the London Monarchs.
Hang on, we might need to restart, Mateo.
For the right to head down to New Orleans for Super Bowl 58, it's NFC
Yeah, no, we gotta restart.
Taking
I can't see anything.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
But I can see things, but it's way too bright right now.
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
I don't know why I just did that. London's over here trying to blind me. Alright, I'm hopping right back in. Is that good with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't do it again, because I'm really not trying to play through that. There we go. That's better.
Coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports.
Sorry about that.
Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic.
And I get the return again.
Between the Dublin Shamrocks and the London Monarchs.
Oh, wow,
For the right to head down to New Orleans for Super Bowl 58, it's
I didn't mean to.
championship time.
I wanted green versus blue.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. A first down and more, Etienne. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. And they'll run here with Etienne.
Why did he just get sucked into that? That was weird.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now on the opening drive of this NFC title game. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Off the option, here's ETN.
No way. Come on, man.
Defense has it. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on?
Fucking get spun around into that.
And I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are
That's that Notre Dame guy.
And then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. Second down, another run with Taylor. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On third down, here's Taylor. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
No, we made this mistake before. We'll play smart football here.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Will Fuller back deep to return. And it's fielded at the 34. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I can't believe I fumbled on that first drive.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On second down, ETN once more. And he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to ETN. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so used to the flex or spike animation.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Diaz.
Fucking hate when that happens, dude.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He walked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Blankenship's kick is good.
Hate when that happens. It's so glitchy.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They should be a little
Right. Don't just ragdoll down to the turf.
Big-time athletes all along. kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. On first down, Fields.
Nice.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. The 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Monarchs have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Oh, God damn it.
He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown.
That's just disrespectful.
No. Like, I don't mean
teams
that.
Coaches,
That
they
was
just
a
want to
great
keep it
return,
away
but,
from
like, I
him
picked
because
up
that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam
No
there.
disrespect. Is he?
And no return on this.
I didn't even know that.
Fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Did this just happen?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's
What
on
the
your
fuck
baseball
is that?
or in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On the handoff, Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lowered in the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
All right.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Fields on first down. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr., 51 yards. And the Monarchs are once again back in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially.
Yeah, it was weird.
So a net gain of 1 there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we
I really thought I like made a good cut there, but it just kind of imploded on me.
They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson, and he's taken
Hot
down
feet
right
on
at the 45
Robbie Anderson.
line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he gets this inside the 35-yard
tired.
line. 87 yards rushing for him now. A strong performance here in this first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Diaz.
Ah, that's a bad fucking pass, Connor. You're not playing the fucking computer right now.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Christ.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that
Year-old
run.
boy.
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 35 on 2nd down.
Yep. Oh my god.
My god, dude.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air,
Are you kidding me?
no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Are you kidding?
I know I'm lucky, Connor.
That's insane.
To throw is Fields. Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Unbelievable.
Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now here's a carry heading left.
Whoa, whoa.
Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
Wow, you don't believe in what you say.
On that carry, wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
Yeah.
I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a handoff looking right.
Damn, disengage from the
they're
block,
ready
nigga.
for him as they'll
Damn.
stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Back to throw, Fields. That is caught by Lamb.
Oh, like, what?
The 15-yard line before it's all said and done. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
How does he hold on to that? Oh my god, dude.
And the Monarchs are able to widen their
He gets a pointer
advantage.
finger on the ball and we're in his ass. And he hangs on to the fucking football.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown,
that's insane.
to kick off. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And firing a deep ball for Komet. And that will be incomplete.
Didn't even try for it.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Back to throw. Diaz.
This guy's right the fuck here. I fucking hate this fucking game.
He's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here's Tyler Newsome now. Fielded at the 43. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
The pickup there, 5 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. He finds his man complete. That's McKenzie. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down.
Everything that's happening is literally out of my control.
The pick up there. Move the chains.
Like, I can't make him tackle any better than that.
200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and
Game's
feel
ridiculous.
like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking.
Now the ball
Oh, come on. Oh, that might get
hands on it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Really?
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a
I can't
second look at this.
get a
just to make
fucking
sure.
I can't get a single fucking break.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And his kick here is good. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know when this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Back to Taylor on first down. A gain of 3, second down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43.
Oh my God.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Fields on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
What?
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it second down. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 101 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Diaz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. Defensively, that's
how does he cover that like that? He's a fucking safety.
What lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Running back. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Here's Fields.
If he caught that,
yeah, that would have been a little.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against
If nobody was
him,
there,
but
he's
still,
wide open. But
with
that
his
was
talent,
fantastic.
you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Diaz, throwing on first down. And he's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll try the left side with Taylor. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Oh, God.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Fields.
Oh, God.
And this is picked up by the defense. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Off play action. Diaz sliding out of the pocket. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Diaz. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Etienne is into the end zone. Touchdown. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now here's a handoff out of the gun. And some room to work. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
That's the ball.
And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Monarchs are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games for whatever reason. Their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats,
Edwin, how would
the
you feel
11
about
guys trying to tackle him on
defense?
defense.
4 o'clock.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk.
Yeah.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Okay, yeah. I'm not exactly tired right now, but I have my little power nap.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Is he ready?
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Will Fuller. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Shamrocks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. And this this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running left, Taylor breaks a tackle.
Get the fuck
Taylor's
out
got
of
the
here.
first down and more. And finally taken down at the 15. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Now they try the right side here. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head
Good
about.
game, Connor.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them, make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year? Only time will tell. But they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at...
Alright, I'm in the menu. They can re-sign his coaches and everything in the Super Bowl week, right?